We're late. We gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Yep, this is it. One simple. Are you ready? I sure am. We gotta go. Let's go. It'll be great. All right. All right, we're good. Let's go.
I am the Grand Marshal Jill Dixon, and I would like to call to order the commencement ceremony of the Decker College of Nursing Health Sciences of the State University of New York at Binghamton. We welcome you to join vocalist Kelsey Watts and the members of the Binghamton University Wind Symphony performing our national anthem from the Osterhout Concert Theater in the Anderson Center for the Arts.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Coming in hot, Binghamton. Whoa! We did it, class of 2020! Woo! As president of Binghamton University, it is my great pleasure to welcome you this evening. Before we proceed with our ceremony, I would like to welcome members of the Binghamton University Council who are joining us today. They will stand as I call their names. Catherine Grant Madigan, Chair. Linda Beamer. Franklin Richards, Student Representative. I would also like to introduce our other special guests who sit with us on stage this evening. Donald Neiman, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Laura Bronstein, Dean, College of Community and Public Affairs. Upinder Dillon, Dean, School of Management. Sheila Doyle, Executive Director, Binghamton University Foundation. Jill Dixon, Grand Marshal, University Librarian for Public Services and Collections, Chair, Faculty Senate. Karen Jones, Vice President of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Celia Klin, Dean, Harper College of Arts and Sciences. John Cook, Vice President for Advancement. Pamela Mission, Platform Party Marshal, Associate Professor, Public Administration, Faculty Advisor to the President. Mario Ortiz, Dean, Decker College of Nursing and Health Sciences. Bhagat Samakia, Vice President for Research. Hari Srihari, Dean, Thomas J. Watson College of Engineering and Applied Science, Executive Vice Provost for International Initiatives, and Chief Global Affairs Officer, Distinguished Professor, Systems Science and Industrial Engineering. I would also like to thank the Binghamton University Wind Symphony, our vocalist, and the Edward P. Maloney Pipe and Drum Band for their participation in today's celebration. Thank you. Today, we are taking time to recognize one of the most distinguished classes in Binghamton University's history, the class of 2020. This has been a remarkable year for a remarkable class, marked most notably by the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic also postponed well-deserved recognition until today. So let me begin by extending to this class congratulations for a job well done. And thanks as well to the faculty who have played such an important role in mentoring, teaching, and guiding our graduates. I also want to extend my thanks to all the parents and family members whose support and compassion have been crucial in the success of our students. Your role is noteworthy this year as students returned home in mid-semester, unexpectedly competing for space and bandwidth when classrooms went dark. Indeed, if your family is anything like mine, you will have found that these past few months have brought you together, perhaps sometimes more than you wanted. The pandemic has transformed our families and friendships, in some ways weakening the bonds we have by limiting us to Zoom calls and socially distanced gatherings. This has been particularly hard on our elders, our grandparents and aunts and uncles who cherish the accomplishments of our graduates, but in many cases are unable to personally convey their love and congratulations. But paradoxically, the pandemic has also strengthened these bonds, as many of us suddenly found ourselves together as a family again, with everyone pulled together under one roof. At my house, this meant that was once an empty nest is now a crowded dwelling with grandparents, that's Kathy and me, my daughter and her spouse, and two marvelous grandchildren, Iris, 5, and Maya, 2. Suddenly, the entire workday has been thrown into an uproar with entirely new routines and rituals. Ordinarily, I'm a morning person. I get up, do my emails, get some exercise, prepare for the day. Not so much anymore. Today, a typical day finds me awake early, as always, but by 5, Iris is up and playing with a dog and her toys while I read email. About an hour later, 2-year-old Maya enters the room like a tornado, pulling the dog's tail and saying good morning to Grandpa. And of course, breakfast is an all-family treat, one that I never got to experience in the pre-pandemic days. The start of my day is much less productive, but the memories will be worth it. I hope that all of you have found as much joy working from home as I have. And today we are here to celebrate the culmination of all that work at home. I know that the class of 2020 graduates have waited eagerly to be formally recognized for their achievements, so today is a great day. But I also understand that each of you is missing the camaraderie and friendship of a traditional in-person commencement. I want you to know that I miss seeing all of you too. I hope that each of you will reach out to your colleagues to congratulate and wish them the best as they move into the next chapter of their lives. But here we are, wherever here might be. So what does it mean to graduate or commence from this university? Historically, recipients of the baccalaureate degree are acknowledged to have a level of expertise that will allow them to advance or commence in their chosen profession, adding to the quality of life we lead as global citizens. Similarly, a master's degree signifies a deeper study of a field or discipline, a mastery of the subject, suitable to teach others. Congratulations to all of you on your remarkable accomplishment. This is the culmination of a long and challenging journey, a journey filled with the excitement of exploration and discovery, the guidance of faculty mentors, and the friendship of colleagues and peers. Let's think back to the start of your journey, to your first days at the university. For those entering as first-year students fresh out of high school, you began by choosing a field of study, nursing, or history, or engineering. Or you decided to follow the most popular major, undeclared. Our graduate students, of course, already had a degree, only to discover that the more they knew about their field, the more there was to know. But every one of you was excited to tease out connections between apparently unrelated disciplines or points of inquiry, with your studies becoming broader and deeper. Your research became more exacting, your scholarship more penetrating, and your creativity more vibrant and thought-provoking. In other words, you discovered a passion. What I've discovered, and I hope you have too, is that developing a passion involves hard work. You must deeply engage yourself in a subject, learning its inner workings, and investing your time and intelligence. And I hope that Binghamton has given you the tools to find your passion, one that you will continue to renew and rediscover, and in so doing, let Binghamton inform your future years. I'm so proud of Binghamton University's graduates and the education you have received. Your nation and the world need your talents. Today, more than ever, we need nurses in our hospitals, social workers in our schools, and leaders in government and industry who combine expertise and compassion in their daily work. We need teachers to impart knowledge to the next generation, engineers to develop technologies that save and sustain, artists and poets who challenge us to do better, and who show us a new lens through which we can view the world. But most of all, we need people who are committed and engaged practitioners, working to make society better, one decision at a time. Today we face great challenges, a pandemic to overcome, and perhaps most pressing, a world turning warmer, leaving political, cultural, and social turmoil in its wake. Challenges like these will require the work and imagination of people in a wide range of fields and disciplines, working together across international borders, people with skills and expertise, and most of all, a passion for solving challenging puzzles. People just like you. I look forward to learning of your many future successes and hope that you will remain steadfast members of the Binghamton University community. Congratulations to all of you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Provost Donald Neiman.
Thank you, President Stenger. Good evening, everyone. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to our first ever virtual commencement and to congratulate you, members of the class of 2020. I really wish we were doing this in person, and I know that you and the special people in your lives wish we were too. But we're all getting used to doing things virtually these days to keep one another safe. You are a remarkable group of students. At the time you applied to Binghamton, you demonstrated that you had the academic ability to succeed at one of the best universities in the United States. And since you arrived on our campus, you've not only shown that you are very bright, you have also demonstrated that you are hardworking, intellectually curious, and eager to make the most of what this great university has to offer. You have demonstrated an amazing ability to roll with the punches during what was a tumultuous end to your years at Binghamton. But even with the uncertainties caused by the pandemic, you have shown that you have a great sense of humor, like to have fun, and care deeply about serving others. You embody the balance that makes Binghamton University such a wonderful place to work and study. Like all of us, you are facing great uncertainty at a time when you are ready to start new jobs or begin graduate school. But I can assure you that your Binghamton University education will help you deal with the uncertainty and enable you to succeed in the months and years to come. It has been a pleasure to have you as our students. Congratulations on your many accomplishments and the many accomplishments that are yet to come. I'm now pleased to introduce Mary Beth Curtin, alumna and emerita member of the Alumni Association Board of Directors. Mary Beth would like to share congratulations with you on behalf of the Alumni Association.
Congratulations to you, the class of 2020. On behalf of the Binghamton University Alumni Association, it is my pleasure to congratulate you on your impressive accomplishments. As an alumna and a past member of the university's Alumni Association Board of Directors, I want to welcome you to a very proud, loyal, and increasingly global alumni family. About 150,000 alumni live and work around the world, and that number is quickly growing. And with your class, we will add nearly 5,000 to our ranks. As you can well imagine, it is strange to be up here on this podium speaking to an empty room. I'm pretending you're all here trying to listen politely while you count the hours until you can celebrate with family and friends. We are all sad that we couldn't come together in May to share the day with you. However, this is still your time to shine, to reflect on what the past 4 years of hard work, relationships, and yes, laughter have brought to your life and to your future. I do hope that this is a year where you have still found things to celebrate, where you have tapped the inner recesses of your imagination to find joy, comfort, love, and friendship during a time when it is just as easy to feel sadness and frustration. Yes, it is a challenging time, and we are all realizing how important it is to draw on our inner reserves. As alumni, higher education is now an integral part of who you are. It is a strength which will sustain you in the days ahead as you search for meaning and connection in your world. When you ask yourself, when I look back on this time 20 years from now, what will I have learned? How will I remember myself? Did I create opportunity through the circumstances around me? I hope that you will draw on your new role as a Binghamton alum. So I want to give you a charge today, specifically 4 steps to guide you in the days ahead. Number 1, display your diploma with pride. Number 2, be informed. Follow Binghamton on social media and make sure that your information is up to date in our directory. Participate in our virtual learning, online events, and mentorship opportunities. Number 3, remain involved. As the world returns to normal, come to campus, participate in alumni events around the country, sign up, show up, and develop a network of relationships with your fellow alumni, because there is no telling whom you might meet if you step out of your comfort zone and participate. And lastly, number 4, make new Binghamton connections. When you come across another graduate out in the world, use that common bond as an opportunity to open a door. In a time when we are all recreating our stories, I ask you to stay engaged, to create the best version of yourself, and to make your mark on the world as a proud alum of Binghamton University, Welcome to our alumni family. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Beth. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mario Ortiz, Dean of the Decker College of Nursing and Health Sciences.
Good afternoon. I have the privilege of serving as Dean of the Decker College of Nursing and Health Sciences. On behalf of the faculty, the staff, and students of the school, I welcome you to the 2020 commencement ceremony. Family and friends, they play such an enormous role in supporting our students through what is a rigorous and demanding program. On behalf of Decker, I wish to express our appreciation for you being with them throughout this important endeavor. It is filled with many joys and struggles as they reach this important milestone. Congratulations to you all. Graduating from the Decker School traditional program with a bachelor's degree in nursing and a minor in health and wellness, Alexis excelled in academics. In fact, she was on the dean's list for many of her semesters at Binghamton. She was involved in several community health promotion projects and took full advantage of the wide variety of clinical sites to increase her understanding of patient care in different settings. Her senior capstone clinical experience was at Wilson Center in the intensive care unit, which gave her the clinical competence and confidence to secure a postgraduate position in the intensive care unit at Krause Hospital in Syracuse. As a student speaker of the traditional graduates of the Decker School of Nursing class of 2020, I am very proud to introduce Alexis Preverbomo.
Hello, graduates, family, faculty, and friends. It is truly an honor to be representing a group full of intelligent, compassionate, and resilient graduates. Our graduating class has been through a lot, and it is hard to come up with the words to describe how this year has affected everyone. I like to start off by reminiscing on our time at Binghamton, because I don't know about anybody else, but it feels like a lifetime since I've been sitting in those lecture hall seats. Let's forget about 2020 for a second and take a journey into our past. Our first stop on this journey is freshman year chemistry. The year is 2016, the time is 2 a.m., and the weary Binghamton sky is gray. You're sitting at your desk studying for your exam, angrily wondering why you would ever need to know the structure of an atom to be a great nurse. The year is now 2017. You find yourself elbows deep inside of a skinless cat. Wow, I'm glad I know all of the muscles of this cat. This is really going to help me save lives one day, you think to yourself. Now it's 2018, and your heart is racing as you're about to begin your first skills lab checkoff. You begged all your roommates to let you take blood pressures on them until their arms went numb. Hand hygiene principles are drilled so deep into your head that you catch yourself singing happy birthday while you wash your hands in the fraternity bathroom. Fast forward to 2019, and you're getting more comfortable with patient care. You're assigned yet another group project, have a care plan due at midnight, and you wonder why they can't just catch us a break. Now it's around the time for graduation, and while worrying about the health and safety of your friends and family, you're also worrying about there being no graduation at all. Every day is uncertain, and you have to face new challenges that you never expected to face. Clinicals have moved online, tests are now on Zoom, and NCLEX test dates are uncertain and have been put on pause. Now it's the end of 2020, and we still haven't walked across that stage, still haven't been pinned by Rosa Darling, and still have some uncertainty lingering over our heads. However, all of our classes, clinical experiences, and mentors throughout nursing school have taught us to be the unstoppable critical thinkers, problem solvers, and compassionate people that we are today. Some of us have already taken our NCLEX, have become RNs, are continuing our education, or are taking some time off before entering the workforce. No matter what step in this journey that you're at right now, we all finished our degree in the heat of a pandemic, and that is something every single one of us should be proud of. Nursing has been deemed one of the most trusted professions in the past 18 years, and it is our duty as the new generation of nurses to continue this trend. We will provide the nursing profession with fresh ideas and new outlook on how to tackle the emerging health problems this world faces. We will emerge as leaders and demonstrate courage to share new and innovative ideas. We will remember that nursing is a blend of art and science and perform every task with compassion in our hearts. I wish you all the best as you continue on this journey. We are the future of nursing, and healthcare needs us now more than ever. Now let us show the world what Binghamton graduates are capable of. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexis. President Stenger, if you will please join me. As Dean of the Decker College of Nursing and Health Sciences, I am so pleased to present to you candidates who have fulfilled all their baccalaureate and master's degree requirements as prescribed by the faculty.
For those who have successfully completed all degree requirements by the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York and the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York, I am pleased to recognize conferral upon each of these graduates the appropriate baccalaureate or master's degree with all the rights and privileges accompanying it. On behalf of the Binghamton University community, I congratulate you all for this well-earned accomplishment. As is customary upon conferral of the baccalaureate degree, if you are wearing your cap and gown as you watch this ceremony, you should now move the tassel on your cap from the right to the left. At this time, I would like to introduce Kelsey Watts and members of the Binghamton University Wind Symphony once again for the Binghamton University Alma Mater. At this point, we would typically be congratulating you as you cross the stage to receive your diploma. However, this year, due to the unusual circumstances, we will proudly display each of your names and degrees to conclude this virtual ceremony. To our class of 2020, congratulations.
Nicholas Kevin Aliati, Nancy Lima, Ann Aidu, Seidi Agkul, Madison Jane Pauletti Albrecht, Daniel Alfia, Caitlin Maria Alaba, Denise Jean Allen, Chantel Allison, Carly M. Alzafram, Justin James Alvis, Julietta Marley Amaini, Ray Alden Antoine Jr., Noelle Renee Aronica, Jessica Lynn Austin, Thomas Christopher Bars, Cassandra Bartolin, Anne Simone Bartone, Sarah Denise Bachelet, Jennifer Ann Beach, Elena Patricia Becker, Philip James Bell, Whitney M. Blair, Susan Boyko, Bailey Renee Bravin, Erin Nicole Brems, Brigitte Simone Brooks, Maya M. Bryant, Isaiah J. Buchanan, Jennifer Lee Bullis, Stephanie Duyan Buryanik, Caitlin Nicole Butler, Sarah Calarco, Jessica Lauren Calenzo, Cassandra Lynn Carnevale, Rachel Castillo, Ye Sul Che, Hannah Chen, Aaron Holden Shield, Tenzin Choiki, Eden Husju Choi, Mai Hai Chung, Jessica Cleary, Rachel Pennell Cloak, Sarah Ann Calavito, Vanessa Marie Collins, Anaya Kalani Cruz, Danielle M. Cullen, Joseph Thomas Cunningham, Brianna Jean Dalaba, Sophia Grace D'Arienzo, Rebecca Patricia Douth, Sarah DeRopp, Brooke K. Dervish, Kendra Deschamps, Catherine Elizabeth Devine, Rachel Lynn Devine, Nina Grace DeFranco, Alana Christine Dodrell, Myri Joan Donatelli, Stephanie Gail Donofrio, Jack Thomas Dorney, Carly Jane Duffick, Lindsay May Dunlap, Brittany Kristen Lee Duran, Jessica M. Falco, Erica Ann Federico, Lauren Ashley Fernandez, Kristen Jean Field, Catherine Grace Keogh Fitzgerald, Daniel J. Fitzpatrick, Matthew Pannell Forrest, Deborah Lynn Franson, Abigail Elizabeth Fudge, Mackenzie Fuller, Cody Fung, Ayana Reina Garlo, Shaina Maria Garrett, Catherine T. Gaudet, April Carolyn Girardi, Angela Lynn Gillette, Kendall Gott, Radhika Gonya, Eric Benjamin Golderman, Mary Lynn Good, Rachel Ann Günther, Sarah Guirand, Madeline Ray Gayette, Milton Cedric Harding, Amy Marie Hawley, Gwynette Regina Hernandez, Shannon Mary Horan, Caitlin Marie Hoy, Brianna Elizabeth Huckel, Melissa Veronica Isaac Green, Nicole Izzo, Ashish James, Francesca Yaramillo, Sheila Javed, Brianna Maria Johnson, Allison Nell Johnstone, Amanda J. Kadmanthotu, Juliana Kathleen Kane, Emily Rose Cass, Courtney Ann Kennedy, Michael Thomas Kern, Dylan Gary Kilmer, Nicholas Andrew Knibbs, Benjamin Jacob Kornblum, Rebecca Wynne Krabel, Rayanne Gentile Cunard, Tiffany Christina Quark, David Edward Lackey, Michael Lamb, Madison B. Lamaraglia, Alexa R. Lascala, Rebecca Elizabeth Lobert, Chelsea M. Leahy, Andrew Lee, Swejin Alice Lee, Winnie Lee, Luyan Lin, Talia Shulamet Lindenberg, Vanessa Nicole Licio, Rebecca Liu, Ava May Loch, Marjorie Sarah Lochran, Brittany Lowen, Leah Meow Meow Magnani, Sarah Aslam Malik, Wendy Lynn Marion, Carla Martin, Amelia Martin, Frank McDermott, Stephanie Kathleen McGorry, Kaylee M. McGovern, Victoria Elizabeth McManus, Claire Rose McNamara, Megan Ann McNamara, Sierra Nicole McNeil, Michaela Catherine McPherson, Kayla Jessica Melkshenker, Luis Manuel Medence Barbour, Leanne Miller, Stacy L. Miller, Charlene Mimmy, Matthew Maletta, Natalie Monaco, Michelle Lana Morgenstern, Rebecca Therese Morley, Sophia Mrazik, Emma M. Munoz, Arena Mayagota, Janice Minglai Ng, Florence Ta'a Nkrumah, Olufunmilo Obiodun Ojo, Angelica Maria Alvieri, Erica Melinda Olson, Emma Leah Osbelt, Joy Alyssa Ostanek, Jacinta Lillian Adiambo Otieno, Joanna Patchett, Sagar Kumar Mafatbai Patel, Brianne Mary Payson, Alexis Julia Pacrul, Nadia Paceni, Stephen Thomas Petrelli, Kim An Nyok Pham, Haley Nora Pifo, Teresa E. Perger, Bathsheba Polishuk, Isabel Marie Palmatier, Christy Poncelet, Alexis Mariah Povermo, Sean M. Putnam, Wendy Chu, Johanna Mariella Kitusaka, Olivia G. Ramil, Christina Marie Reed, Rachel Arlene Reynolds, Marissa Jo Rising, Maribel Angelica Rivera, Amanda Marie Rodriguez, Jasmine Rodriguez, Irene C. Rojas, Sophie Jo Rosenbaum, Mia P. Rotundo, Michaela Marie Rutig, Susan E. Reigel, Alvir Diaz Rinon, Joy Marie Saari, Eatopa Salako, Casey Sandler, Kwamia Malika Sanford, Tenzin Sanmo, Alyssa Sanito, Ashley Elizabeth Satterfield, Rebecca A. Satterley, Alexa Haley Schiff, Jessica Ann Schulman, Brian Gabriel Schuster, Maria A. Scorzelli, Paige Nicole Siegel, Anthony Thomas Segretti, Shannon M. Seitz, Elizabeth Crystal Sewell, Molly Jules Shaughnessy, Su Yun Shen, Rebecca Jane Surachinsky, Shannon Marie Smith, Gloria Song, Cassandra Page Stapleton, Emily M. Stark, Amanda Ruth Stevens, Sakil Ada Yahida Stevenson, Ariana Stone, Helen Danica Suarez, Christopher Sue, Stacia Suzanne Sullivan, Megan Sutton, Melissa Swanhart, Sarah Ann Sippa, Nirgiz Taha, Kristen Lee Tarbox, Sierra Robin Tennant, Jenna Diane Thillman, Chelsea Marie Thomas, Sujuani Thompson, Jennifer L. Thrall, Jonathan E. Thrall, Marie Sergine Touzin, Frank Trocchia Jr., Angela Rose Tucci, Robin C. Underwood, Cassandra Taylor Vacco, Victoria Lee Van Benschoten, Sarah Elizabeth Vartabedian, Emily M. Vaughn, Julie Brianna Very, Jennifer Catherine Wallace, Kelly Ward, Jessica Marie Webb, Mohammed S. Wesley, Mackenzie Rose White, Jeffrey Wu, Michelle Wu, Maeve Teresa Wynn, Melanie Yap, Alexandra Lee Page Waite, Nicole Zen, Shanjing Teng Zhang, Yuyu Zhao, Claudie Zulma.
The 2020 commencement proceedings of the State University of New York at Binghamton are now concluded. Thank you for joining us.
"2020 in the books."